Hello, MindTwist Explained fans. Have you ever experienced a sensation so strange you thought, hold on, I'm sure I've been through this exact moment before? Or perhaps you've wondered why one yawn can set off a chain reaction in an entire room. And what about that afternoon slump when your brain just seems to switch off and all you want is a nap? If these questions have ever crossed your mind, then welcome to the mysterious world of the human brain. In today's video, we're going to decode these seemingly supernatural yet incredibly common phenomena. From the eerie feeling of déjà vu to the contagious power of a yawn, the astonishing strength of the placebo effect, and even why your brain seems to shut down every afternoon. Let's dive in and discover some fascinating things you never knew about yourself. Let's get right into it. Number 1, déjà vu. Is this where we came in? Ever walked into a room, heard a phrase, or seen a specific scene unfold and thought, wait a minute, haven't I done this exactly before? That uncanny fleeting sensation, often accompanied by a shiver down your spine, is déjà vu. It's French for already seen, but for most of us, it feels less like a chic European memory and more like a glitch in the matrix. It's familiar, it's unsettling, and it pops up unexpectedly, leaving you wondering if you're psychic, time traveling, or just in desperate need of a nap. So what's actually going on when your brain pulls this trick on you? While scientists don't have one single definitive answer, because brains are wonderfully complicated things, the leading theories suggest it's likely a temporary hiccup in how your brain processes and retrieves memories. Imagine your brain trying to file away a new experience, like a librarian sorting books. Sometimes there's a momentary lag or a misfire. Your brain might experience a new event, but a tiny part of it feels like it's pulling up an old, identical memory simultaneously. It's like two separate filing cabinets briefly opening at the same time, making you think you've seen the same file twice. Another popular theory is that it's a brief split in perception. Maybe you glance at something and your brain processes it unconsciously for a millisecond before you consciously look at it again. That tiny delay makes the second conscious viewing feel like a repeat. It's essentially your brain telling you, I just saw that, when it was you who just saw that twice very quickly. While it can feel mystical, déjà vu is generally considered a harmless, if a bit freaky, quirk of human memory. So next time it happens, don't worry about being trapped in a time loop. You're probably just experiencing a fascinating little brain burp. Number 2, the contagion of yawning. Why are we all doing it? You know the drill. Someone yawns and suddenly you're fighting a yawn yourself. Then your friend yawns. Then their dog yawns. Before you know it, the whole room is doing it, looking like a choir of exhausted whales. It's a universal phenomenon. But have you ever stopped to wonder why yawning is so incredibly contagious? And for that matter, what's the actual point of yawning in the first place? For ages, people thought yawning was just about getting more oxygen to a sleepy brain, but modern science has largely debunked that. Instead, one of the most compelling theories is that yawning is actually our brain's built-in cooling system. Think of it like a natural air conditioner for your head. When your brain gets a little too warm, maybe from being tired or even just focusing really hard, a good stretch and deep inhale-exhale from a yawn might cool down the blood flow to your brain, making you feel more alert. It's like a quick system refresh. Now, about the contagious part, that's where things get even more fascinating. It's not just about seeing someone else do it. It's thought to be a form of empathy and social bonding. Humans are highly social creatures, and mirroring others' actions is a subconscious way we connect and understand emotions. When we see someone yawn, our mirror neurons might fire, making us imitate the action. It's almost like our brain is saying, hey, I understand you're tired, bored, need to cool down, so I'll do it too. This is why contagious yawning is more common among people who are emotionally close to each other. So next time someone's yawn gets you, don't just blame them for being tired. Maybe your brain is just being extra empathetic. Number 3, the placebo effect, the ultimate mind trick. Imagine you're feeling under the weather, maybe a pesky headache, and someone hands you a tiny pill, promising it'll make you feel better. You pop it, and wouldn't you know it, your headache starts to fade. But here's the twist. The pill was just a sugar pill. No medicine, no active ingredients, just pure sugar. Welcome to the perplexing yet incredibly powerful world of the placebo effect. This isn't just about wishful thinking or pretending to feel better. The placebo effect is a genuine physiological response triggered by the belief that you're receiving an effective treatment. Your brain, convinced it's getting the good stuff, and actually kickstart your body's own healing mechanisms. It might release pain-killing endorphins, reduce inflammation, or even alter heart rate and blood pressure. It's like your internal pharmacy just got a memo from your mind saying, "Time to fix things." Scientists are still trying to fully unpack the magic behind this phenomenon, but theories point to several factors. Expectation plays a huge role. If you expect to get better, you're more likely to. Conditioning is another part. If you've been given effective medicine before, your body might associate the act of taking a pill with feeling better. And the care and attention from a doctor or caregiver can also contribute, making you feel more secure and optimistic. The placebo effect is a profound reminder of the incredible connection between our minds and bodies. It's not just about what medicine you take, but what you believe that medicine can do. So the next time you pop a pill, a real one hopefully, remember the hidden power of your own brain. It might be working harder than you think. Number 4. Why we dream. Your brain's nightly blockbuster. You spend about a third of your life doing it, often without a clue what wild adventure your mind is taking you on. One night you're flying like a superhero. The next, you're taking a test you forgot to study for, stark naked. Welcome to the mysterious, often bizarre world of dreams. They're vivid, illogical, and instantly forgettable when your alarm shrieks. But why does our brain put on this nightly blockbuster? And what exactly is the point? For centuries, dreams were seen as messages from gods, prophecies, or deep psychological symbols. Today, scientists are a bit more grounded, pun intended, though the why is still a fascinating puzzle. One leading theory suggests that dreaming is crucial for memory consolidation. As you snooze, your brain is busy sorting through the day's experiences, deciding what to keep and what to toss. Dreams might be a byproduct of this process, like the colorful visualizer on an old media player. It's showing you what's happening, but the main work is happening in the background. Another popular idea is that dreams are your brain's emotional therapist. They provide a safe, often wild space to process feelings, fears, and anxieties without real-world consequences. That terrifying dream where you're chased by a giant broccoli? It might just be your subconscious working through stress from your workday, disguised as a vegetable. Dreams can also be a creative playground, helping you solve problems or generate new ideas when your conscious mind is taking a break. So while we may not fully understand every single weird dream our brain conjures, it's clear they're more than just random noise. They're a vital part of your mental maintenance, a nightly deep clean and creative session all rolled into one. Just try not to get too upset if your dream self forgot to wear pants to that important meeting. Number 5. The post-lunch dip, while your brain goes offline every afternoon. Ever notice how around 2 or 3 p.m., your brain suddenly feels like it's wading through mud? That sparkling wit you had in the morning vanishes, and all you can think about is a nap, or maybe just staring blankly at your screen until quitting time. You, my friend, are experiencing the mighty post-lunch dip, and it's not just because you overdid it on the office pizza. While a heavy meal can certainly contribute, this afternoon slump is actually a natural, hardwired part of your body's internal clock, known as your circadian rhythm. Think of your circadian rhythm as your body's master schedule, a roughly 24-hour cycle that governs everything from when you feel sleepy to when your hormones surge. It dictates that most adults have 2 major periods of sleepiness, one during the night, obviously, and a smaller but still significant. Dip in the early to mid-afternoon. It's a universal human experience, regardless of whether you just ate a massive burrito or skipped lunch entirely. Evolutionarily, some scientists theorize this dip might have been useful for our ancestors, perhaps a time for a midday rest or a strategic break from hunting. In today's office environment, however, it's mostly just inconvenient. So what can you do about it? While you can't defy your biology, you can work with it. Short power naps, a brisk walk to get the blood flowing, or even just stepping away from your screen for a few minutes can help. Loading up on sugary snacks or extra coffee might give you a temporary jolt, but it often leads to a bigger crash later. Understanding that this dip is normal and not a sign of personal failure is the first step. Your brain isn't being lazy. It's just following its ancient built-in schedule. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.